So Tisha, what do you think about the mall?
It's pretty big.
I love shopping on occasion if I know what I want, but typically I don't like to go shopping. What about you?
I love shopping. I like to buy new things. I hate buying clothes though. I feel like buying clothes is like a really hard thing to fit with.
Yeah, because after all, they don't always make clothes that flatter an armless body, right?
Which is really interesting because all of the mannequins are armless.
Yeah, so you would think.
I should be able to look at a mannequin and say, that'll fit me perfectly.
Yeah, I know. I've looked at mannequins before and I've always been tempted to like act out a mannequin just to like freak someone out. Have you ever done that before at a mall?
Unintentionally.
Really?
I was just standing there in the like jewelry aisle, like looking at a piece of jewelry, like very still. And then I turned away and the person who was next to me was like, whoa, I thought you were a mannequin. I was like, why would you put a mannequin in the jewelry aisle? Come on, think about it.
That's true. That's funny. But you know, when I come back to the mall, I can't help but remember a time when I was in high school and junior high. And my girlfriends, they loved to go shopping, but I always hated it. I actually hated going because I knew that when I was at the mall, it would draw a certain amount of attention, the fact that I didn't have arms. And whenever I walked around, it was like everyone was doing a double take. Did you ever have a point in your life where you felt like you didn't want to go somewhere because people would stare?
Well, I guess I've always known that people are going to stare at me, but I suppose the difference is that I always wore short sleeve shirts in public because I didn't want anyone else to feel uncomfortable with seeing that I don't have arms. Even though I know that they know that I don't have arms, but if they see that I don't have arms and if they see like my shoulders and my nubs, like that might make them feel uncomfortable and stare at me more than they would if I had t-shirts on. And so I just, even in like dead of summer, it's blazing hot out, I was always wearing a t-shirt. And it wasn't until Jared actually came up to me and he asked me, why are you always wearing t-shirts all the time? Why don't you just wear like a tank top or sleeveless? And I was like, no, I can't. It's like people will see. And he's like, you don't have arms and you're wearing a prosthetic leg. People are going to stare at you anyways. So just try it out. So I bought a tank top and I wore it to the mall. Like my first time, and I was like this, like looking around, waiting for someone to look at me.
Yeah.
And I realized that, yeah, people are still staring at me, but no more than if I were wearing a t-shirt. I was like, well, heck, if I can wear tank tops, I might as well.
Yeah, I love that whole story, because I think our insecurities make us feel more uncomfortable, and it's something we kind of build up in our heads. Like, I know that same feeling of feeling like, oh, everyone's staring at me. But with the sleeveless thing, I had to overcome a certain level of self-consciousness as well. In fact, when I was in dance recitals as a kid, because my mom decided to enroll me in tap dance lessons to help me build my confidence up. And every dance recital, you know, the little tutus and the costumes that the little girls wear in dance, they're sleeveless. So my mom always had a seamstress sew on some sleeves for me, just to cover up my bare shoulders. And I said, Mom, when can I go back on stage and perform? And dance brought out this confidence in me about not being self-conscious in front of people. And so I want to share with you the importance of dance in my life. And so, have you ever danced before?
I have one move.
What's that?
That's it. That's my move. Jared says that I look like a salt shaker.
So is that what it's called, a salt shaker? You have better moves than that. I mean, I haven't known you for a long time, but I could tell, like when music's playing in the background, you'll start moving. So how about we go to interpretive dance classes to see what it's like?
That sounds scary.
Why?
I don't know, like, I'm self-conscious now.
Well, why would you just try? Just try like 1 hour.
1 hour.
See what it feels like.
Okay.
Okay?
For you.
And that means you're going to challenge me to something too, that I have to take on even though it stretches my comfort zone. Agreed?
Okay. All right.
Fair?
I'll have to think of something real good. But I can't do this.
You can do that.
I can do this?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is my interpretive dance?
Interpretive is all up to you. It's all personal interpretation.
All right, I'm done. I did it.
No! We're going to that dance class.
Okay. Do I have to wear yoga pants?
You can wear whatever you want that you're comfortable in.
All right.
Okay?
Okay. All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Why am I in the chair? Why don't we put Jessica in the chair? You're the one who refused to dance at the dance club.
Thank you for watching, and thank you to Dancesequences and Animas Center for making this episode possible.
And if you'd like to support more of our videos, please visit patreon.com/toetalks and subscribe.
Bye.
Bye. See you later.
Like, I had my eyes closed the entire time. I had no idea where anyone else was. And I was just like, no, there's so much hair in my face.